Have you ever helped someone without realizing you were changing their life forever? One rainy afternoon, I was leaving the city bus stop near my high school when I noticed a quiet guy from my grade walking alone down the street. His backpack looked painfully heavy, stuffed so full it barely zipped. I remember judging him, thinking he was just another awkward overachiever who never had anything better to do. I was popular back then, distracted, heading to meet friends downtown, so I almost kept walking. Almost. A group of older guys came up behind him. They shoved him hard. He fell onto the wet pavement, his papers scattering everywhere. Someone crushed his glasses under their shoe. They laughed and walked off like nothing had happened. Something twisted in my chest. I turned back. When I helped him up, his hands were shaking. His face was blank, like he had already given up on expecting kindness. But when I introduced myself, he forced a small, surprised smile. His name was Ethan. We lived only a few blocks apart, yet somehow our worlds had never crossed. We talked the whole walk home. He was smarter than I expected, funny in a quiet way, and painfully honest. Before we parted, on impulse, I invited him to hang out with my friends that night. I didn't think he'd come, but he did. That night changed everything. Slowly, Ethan became part of our group. Weeks turned into years. By senior year, he wasn't invisible anymore. People respected him, liked him. He stood taller, laughed louder, lived differently. At graduation, Ethan was chosen to speak. Backstage, he looked terrified, and I told him what I truly believed, that he belonged up there. When he stepped onto the stage, instead of starting his prepared speech, he paused. Then he told everyone about that rainy afternoon, about the fall, about the broken glasses, about the stranger who stopped. He admitted that the backpack hadn't been heavy because of schoolwork. He had planned to disappear that night and didn't want his mother to have to return to school to collect his things. The room went silent. He looked straight at me and said that a single moment of kindness had interrupted the darkest decision of his life. That someone seeing him, really seeing him, was enough to make him stay. I didn't save a life on purpose. I just chose not to walk away. And sometimes that's all it takes.